Uh,
Do you think the technology and all these like we're doing right now, and like for instance, if we take a college for example, they doing Zoom classes, and that will reduce the cost of operation using all these virtual platforms and all these Zoom, YouTube, and it kind of and the same thing with the businesses. Now you see a lot of fast foods, for example, that are using only a the drive-through and all the different adaptations that they have been doing because of the COVID. Do you think we transition into that, and that will help in big scale?
Absolutely. I think technology is our friend in operating a business more effectively and efficiently, effectively doing the right things the first time. First rule of total quality management, do it right the first time. Effective, using as few resources as possible to produce a good product. Absolutely, you have to. It's a matter of survival. You've got to be more efficient and more effective because we had such a terrible disease. Yes, I think that we will see more and more uh, dependence on artificial intelligence. What does that mean? You go to a quick service food restaurant and you push a button or several buttons, and that orders your food. There is no interaction with a person,
With the
and
human?
it increases. But remember, when you push that button and it goes back to the computer where the cooks are, that takes out somebody at the front desk or somebody at the front counter to wait on you. That cuts a tremendous expense. Now, let's go back to college. Um, the largest expense for public schools and maybe for community colleges are salaries. Me, I get paid. Now, we have a very interesting system here at CTC. We are required to teach 6,000 contact hours. In other words, in order for me to get paid my salary, I have to teach what's 48 into 6,000. I think it's about 122 students. If I don't teach that, then I don't get paid my full salary. So what happens if I don't I have but 5,000, then what happens is I have to take on some more classes to meet that 6,000 contact hours, which is fine. That's what I'm paid to do. And if I can teach 5 classes and do 6,000 contact hours, fine. But if I want my salary, then I'm going to have to teach more, and that's fine. Work is necessary, and I think college profs have to work at making the college profitable. At CTC, it is mandated by whom? The Board of Trustees, that at the end of the year, we have to have in the Treasury $3 million more than what it costs us to operate. Now, what do they do with that money? They put it in reserve because, folks, just like the pandemic, we all thought that the classes would be filled up, virtual classes, but they were not. We lost about 25% of our enrollments. And how did the college keep the doors open, air conditioning, etc.? It had to go back into its reserves. So what's that? It's cash flow. Life's blood of a business is cash flow.